You are now entering the world of a movie review. A world full of drama, joy, ridicule, movie spoilers, unpopular opinions, and adult humor for as far as the eye can see. Welcome to an evening at the movies. Dun, dun, dun.
Hi, people. Welcome back to everybody's favorite movie-based podcast. This is an evening at the movies. For those of you uncultured swine who may be first-time viewers, welcome. We appreciate you being here. But this is the podcast where we will eat the stale popcorn, we will drink the watered-down sodas, and we will talk about all of our favorite movies and why we love them, even if they are not riddled, or even if they are riddled with massively quantities of inappropriate sex scenes.
Jesus. Can I, if you're not watching, ignore me for like 30 seconds. I think I know what this thing is on the side of the screen. I don't know why it's showing us, but I think it's a mobile view. It's mobile phone view. Like if people are watching on their phone, what it would look like.
Oh, okay.
Don't know why
Well,
it's showing it to us, but that's what it looks like. Anyway,
I evidently hit it on my screen, so I'm seeing the normal view of all of that. I don't know how to
I
fix
tried
it.
to make it go away, but I don't care. I just have to not look over there. But that is what it looks like. Like, I guess maybe showing us what it looks like if people are watching it on their phone screen. Anyway,
Oh, well, okay. I don't care how people watch as long as they watch. And evidently, when last I was with you, not the one who was sick 2 days ago,
yeah.
on that side of my screen,
It's
um,
me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. 2 minutes in, baby.
it, I mean, y'all got spoiled with the fact you got a 90-minute episode 2 days ago, and not one time did said blonde songstress come up in the whole 90 minutes. Some other rabbit holes might have been gone down because,
Oh, I bet something that could have been related to her did come up. You guys just didn't pick up on it because I wasn't there.
yeah, no, I'm not going back and
But
rewatching that.
anyway.
Although it would help with our phenomenal numbers that episode did, because spoiler alert, people, you guys showed up big time last episode because I was not expecting the viewership for that episode that we got. So hats off to everybody who showed up and watched and stuck around and enjoyed the show, because we did 144 views in 24 hours. That's, I honestly think, the most views that we've ever gotten in a 24-hour window on the show.
Apparently, they knew I wasn't there.
Well, I
Guess I'll
mean,
retire now.
after I let Amanda know how well we did, I let Papa Palpatine know, and he basically chalked it up to it's the voice. Chicks dig the voice.
Not gonna lie, if I hadn't known him since high school and whatever, and had just heard the voice, it's not a bad voice. It's actually a very soothing, kind of sexual voice. Ew, I can't believe I just said that out loud. Can we cut that from the recording? Take
Nope.
two. There is nothing sexual about him to me, but he does have a nice voice.
I, as a matter of fact, clipped
Oh,
that
yeah, that's a comment
because
already.
that is, oh Jesus God, we're already off to the races. Um, I'm gonna make sure the AI clips that for notoriety purposes.
Yeah,
And Brandy LOL'd.
so that's something I said, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure it probably was. It probably had everything to do with you hitting on Papa Palpatine. And hello to you as well. Um,
Hello, Jamie? Jamil? Sorry. When it's all put together like that, you never really know what the person's name
yeah.
is. I'm gonna go with
Um,
Jamil.
Hi to, yeah. I'm not trying to
Abad?
decipher that one as well.
He said what happened probably when I was crying.
It,
Nothing, they
her
just
her
devastated me.
her feelings get hurt very quickly.
Luckily, they have a 5-second turnaround rate, and then I'm back to being happy. Oh.
No per comment about a few minutes. Oh, the yeah.
I'm telling you, let's do the over under on how long it takes Amanda to make a Taylor reference. Um,
I mean,
okay, we'll circle back to that. Anyway,
so, but yes, like I said, thank you to everybody who was here. Um, at one point, very early in the episode, the little indicator at the top of my screen that says how many people are watching was actually sitting on a 57 as well.
nice.
So it went not way back down, but it went back down a little bit. But I don't recall ever having 57 views while we were live at one time anyway. So, but um, yes, because I haven't formally done the introduction, she is back. She is feeling better. She is feistier than ever.
Yes.
And she might be feeling a little bit ruthless tonight, but we'll get to that in a hot minute. But
Or
welcome
every
back.
night.
Every well, I mean, especially when she's got the gummies and the wine, and I know that she's got at least one of those in her system right now.
Cheers, bitches.
That would be the
It's
one.
me, Amanda.
So, everybody, welcome back. Everybody's favorite co-hostess with the mostest on that side of my screen.
Hello. I'm the problem, it's me. I had to do it again. Sorry. As soon as I said it's me, it was like,
It's
yeah,
a, it's a you, Mario.
exactly. Casey, check your messages while I talk. So I am not well versed enough in every state's local politics, but if you are in Texas, and you are voting in the primaries, which you should be, um, it's one of the reasons I had to switch from being an independent to an actual party so you could vote in primaries. Um, Early voting ends tomorrow, and the election is on March 3rd. So if you have not voted, get your ass out and vote. I voted today, got my lovely sticker and my nasty women vote shirt on, circa 2016. Had this bad boy for a while. So we at the Evening at the Movies will not tell you who to vote for, but we will tell you to exercise your civil rights and duties while you still have them, and participate in our voting process. So there's your PSA for the day. You're welcome.
Well, because at least one of your co-hosts believes that if you do not vote, you do not have the right to bitch at the end of the day. So
No, I
make your
agree.
make your voice heard.
I concur.
So, um, like last episode and two episodes before that, we are here for a purpose. But before I get to that, there is a very special moment that I would like to share with all of the unpopped kernels out in
That's
the
you guys.
world. Well, and my co-hostess too, because she shares in this joyous wonderment as we speak. But today something came in the mail, and Mr. Robinson, it is a huge ass freaking box. I was not expecting it to be this big.
Just so you know, you got that box today because I take people's phone calls and respond to their messages.
I was taking a nap yesterday, so ping. So, with that said, open, open, open. Oh, oh Jesus God, cardboard or styrofoam.
My love, open the door. My love, open the door. My love, open the door to your heart. Bro, come on. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, you muted yourself. This is live air, buddy. I don't think they call it air anymore. What do they call it?
I don't know.
I think
And
radio people still say on the air, but
yes,
I'm going to call it air because I'm old. Live air, Casey.
I'm here. I unmuted myself because evidently I muted myself while I was trying to unbox this joyous wonderment. But oh Jesus, God, it's heavy too.
Abad Q4R is checking out, but thanks for watching us. Have a good night.
Yes,
What the hell
as
is
well.
that?
But what the hell do
I
you think
thought
it
I,
is?
I thought it was a belt.
Nope.
Ooh, that's
We
fancy.
we changed it this year. So for those of you who don't know, yours truly
Oh,
and
I'm so
assisted by
jealous.
somebody not being a part of. God,
Is that Griffey? I think Griffey has entered the chat. Man, I didn't do the league. And here, well, you have that. So let me show you guys what I got. Oh, Casey has one of those, and I have one of these. And in case you don't know what you're looking at, yes, that is a nut sack hanging in. Yeah, it's a sacco. If you've ever watched the show The League, you know what a sacco is. It says, Amanda, you sucked this year. Congrats on the trophy. Casey did not suck this year, and I didn't participate in this league this year. So, Casey, you're welcome.
yeah. Well, I
This
still.
is wildly appropriate with, or not appropriate, but accurate with the wrinkled skin. Like you can't see it, but it's gross. That's a nice little
Well,
trophy, dude.
not that little actually. And by the way, I can't unveil the trophy without that. Mwah.
Of course.
So, thank you to
Congrats.
everybody who competed against me and whose ass I whipped to win it, including one Mister Harvey Laguerre,
Oh,
who didn't
Brady
make
says
it to the
show the
championship.
sacco again. There you go, in all its triumphant glory.
So,
So
um,
gross.
even though Harvey did not make the finals, who I wanted to beat him, but I didn't. But I'll still take a win over Dre anyway. So,
Well, I'll be back in next year. This past year was just too much with moving and getting ready to move and all that. But Dre, if you're watching, I would like to propose for next year's award, along with the other, I think the only other woman, or maybe two in the league. I want a ring. Like, let's do like a NBA championship style ring. Obviously, like fake and not expensive or whatever. But how cool would it be to just like wear a ring around? Yeah,
well,
Brandy, I had
it
to
wouldn't
make
be
this my
uncool.
this had to be my Facebook profile picture for a month.
That's the joyous wonderment of losing in the Sacco League.
Yeah, I did real bad.
So, uh,
Anyway, let's all
I'm
go to
missing
the
something.
movies.
Okay,
Or
so
however that song goes.
let's all go to the movie. Okay, yeah, but okay.
Let's all
So,
talk about movies. Ooh, new song. Let's all talk about movies. Trademark
so,
2026.
so the subject of today's episode of An Evening at the Movies, as it has been all month except for one episode, is slept on 80s movies. If this is the first time you've been with us this month, slept on refers to obviously the fact that we are talking about great movies that don't get their flowers like they should. And this movie is definitely one of them. And not many people tend to openly talk about its greatness. But Amanda and I are going to talk about all the greatness that is this movie. And you are going to listen to every word we have to say.
It does not mean you loved the videotape so much that it slept in the bed with you. If that's what that meant to you, please seek therapy.
Yes.
Not to kink shame, but
Well,
maybe a little. No, there will be some kink shaming in this discussion enough that we don't need to talk about that. I can't wait to talk about this. I have so many questions. Okay, anyway, go ahead. Casey. Earth Casey. Oh, he froze. Damn Aberdeen internet. Not only are you frozen, you're muted. Well, now you're unfrozen. He's just having all kinds of
Okay,
problems.
so this movie definitely set me up to have deviant thoughts that crossed my mind as a child, but we'll get into that in
About
time.
murder.
Well,
Murder.
exactly. So, we will be talking about the um, amazing 1980s classic comedy Ruthless People.
Woo!
So, for those of you who do
Ruthless
not,
people. Sorry.
Ruthless People released on June 27th, 1986. It was directed by Jim Abrahams, David Zucker, and Jerry Zucker. It was released by Buena Vista Distribution. It had a box office of $9 to $13 million, and it made a whopping $71.6 million at the box office.
Nice. I mean, Bette
So,
Midler and Danny DeVito, you know you're gonna at that time
yes.
especially.
Well,
You know
and
what I
they,
love about these oh sorry.
no, I was just gonna say that was they were at their height of popularity at that time.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, you know what I love about this era of 80s movies, and particularly like some of the ones we've done, but just in general, when you see that touch tone pictures go across the bottom of the screen, you know you're in for something good.
Yes.
Casey. Get a room.
No. I
He's
do
going to
have
American Pie that thing later.
probably. I can
Um,
guarantee you though, it's not warm like fresh apple pie.
yeah, but it's got a full bowl for you to put goodies in, not your
Yeah.
goodies. My
Um,
goodies, not my
I
goodies.
I do
Why am I
have
songy? Okay,
a
go ahead.
couple Rotten Tomato scores.
Okay.
Would you like to wager a guess?
I am really conflicted on this one because this is a movie I grew up loving. But again, as the same conversations we always have, I don't know how much it holds up to the era of Rotten Tomatoes reviewers. And I feel like there's a lot of it that people could shit on if they wanted to. Um, I'm gonna go for the tomato meter. I'm gonna go 63%. And for the popcorn meter, to be a little more optimistic, I'm gonna go 75%.
Well, you covered the spread on at least one of them.
Okay.
The popcorn meter on 10,000 plus ratings gave it a 72%.
Okay.
The tomato meter on 45 reviews
Ooh.
gave it a 93%.
What? Oh my God, that's amazing. Yay, critics. That's what this
That
movie deserves. Fuck yeah.
wasn't even freaking close at all.
No, no, not I didn't expect that.
And
Now I want to
it's
know
not
why. I'm gonna have to go
it's
read
not
their
very
reviews.
often that the tomato meter outweighs the popcorn meter
No, and especially
or
not on a
outweighs it
cheesy
to
80s movie.
that extent because that's
Yeah.
uh what 21% gap in score.
Yeah, that's a lot.
uh,
Interesting. Interesting.
I think it's happened one time recently, and I think I can probably count on one hand how many times in total Rotten Tomato has done that
I'm
on
actually going to
review
look while we
scores.
talk because I need to know what they loved about this movie so much. I mean, I hope it's the same stuff I loved about it, but it's just interesting because I this doesn't feel like a movie critics would love like that.
No, it feels like this was a movie that walked so that American Pie could run. If you've seen the movie, you know.
Um, I guess I don't get the connection, but also am not in my head right now. They don't do anything like that in this movie, do they?
All the fornication?
I mean, yeah, there's lots of fornication, but there's no pie fuckers. Or, well, okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll get there. Um,
Yes, we will.
okay, so raves for Danny DeVito and Judge Reinhold. Um,
Well,
it's
I
very
think both.
laughable, well crafted.
I think Danny and Judge both turned in amazing performances in this movie.
Love the raunchy jokes because there are some good ones.
Mhm.
Bette Midler's masterful. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go back and read some, but there are belly laughs and chuckles along the way. Totally agree. Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that.
Well, at least one time Rotten Tomatoes got it right.
So rarely happens.
On so this will be the one time in 2026 where we don't reiterate the "I did not make these rankings" podcast network motto of fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Fuck the tomato meter. Um, okay, well, before I tell you guys what this movie is about, this movie actually was nominated for a few awards. It was nominated for 2 American Comedy Awards for Bette Midler and Danny DeVito for Best Actor, Actress in a Comedy, and Bette Midler actually won. And then Danny DeVito was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Comedy Movie. So, not too shabby. I feel like 86 was a pretty good comedy year, so he didn't win, but I didn't look to see
I
who he
mean,
lost to. But a Golden Globe's
it
a big deal. So,
it was no 1984, but
well, what is? Okay, so for those who have not seen the comedic masterpiece that is Ruthless People, Sam Stone hates his wife, Barbara, so much that he wants her dead and he wants all her money. He's ecstatic when she's taken by a duo of kidnappers who want $500,000 ransom in exchange for her life, fully intending to ignore every one of the kidnappers' demands in hopes that they do him the favor and murder her for him. The two confused kidnappers have to figure out how they're going to get their money, what they're going to do with the overbearing Barbara.
dun
What
dun
this
dun.
movie should be called is a comedy version of Bette Midler gets Stockholm Syndrome, and
Well,
Danny
yeah, I
DeVito
mean,
is a cheating fuckface. So
he's
yeah,
an asshole too, but 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
so I don't know. I know you have your normal questions, and I don't know what other questions you have, but I feel like I have to dive right into something and
Okay,
just get it out of the way.
you're the one with
Um,
the pool, so dive right away.
so as a kid, of course, I didn't even understand what was going on, people in bed. I mean, I understood the guy in the car. That was pretty obvious, but still didn't really understand sex or anything about that. As the 47-year-old adult that I am, I like to consider myself a very sexual person. I feel like I'm open to trying things and whatever. What in the name of Zeus's butthole was he doing to her with that dustbuster vacuum? I even now it still blows my mind. What the fuck was happening down there with that vacuum? Anybody?
Mm,
I I mean,
Well, I mean,
I don't get it, and I don't want to kink shame, but what in the actual fuck?
well, okay. So if you're a child older than, I'd say, probably 30 early to mid 30s. You've probably seen a dustbuster before, and
It's a handheld vacuum, you guys. Sorry.
yes, that when you hit the switch and turn it on, it does have a slight vibration to it.
Yeah, but it couldn't have been
Um,
the vibration. They could have gone for many other objects. It
well, I
had to
mean,
be the sucking, right? It's so sucky. It's a
that
very
was
sucky.
always what my opinion was
Yeah.
when you were going
I
through your rant. I kind of sort of had the epiphany that um, the handle of said thing, it is kind of big for that, but I guess you could kind of use that as a
I
means of
hope not.
penetration.
I really hope that's not what I my guess would be the suction was for her clitoral area. But again, that seems like it would be uncomfortable. Not as uncomfortable as having a vacuum stuffed up your vag, but still. Yes, this is what we talk about in Evening at the Movies. Please stay with us.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what that scene looked like? It looked like it should have been in Spaceballs, where you think they're making love, and then he pulls out a vacuum out from under the covers. Like uh, they were serious. I mean, in a comedy movie, but it wasn't like supposed to be a spoof. I'm like, what? What?
yeah. It
I
was definitely one of those awkward moments of the entire movie.
still, I don't know. I don't know, but it fucks me up more as an adult because when I was a kid, I just didn't get any of the context. I was like, I heard the vacuum and I heard her screaming, and I was like, I don't understand what's happening here. And now I'm like, I understand what's happening here, but I still don't, and I don't think I like it either way.
No, I think it was the early 90s before I finally started putting two and two together on a lot of stuff that happens in this movie.
There's a lot of raunchy comedy in this, and a lot of double entendres and innuendo, which is one of my favorite things about the movie.
Well, I
So
mean, she'd probably like to take it in her innuendo.
exactly.
So, I mean, I do believe this movie probably was my introduction to the wonderment that is car sex. But you also have to remember I was
That is what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
car sex.
Oh, more.
Cause, yeah, because I was like 9 years old, I think, when this finally hit cable. So maybe 10. So I led a sheltered life. I'll leave it at that, but not that sheltered.
Well, and I did
And
too, except for I
Sonic
got to watch
Gaming
all
is
these
waving at
movies.
us, so we're waving back.
Hello. What's funny is as a kid, I did think he was killing her because again, I didn't understand what a hooker was. And I missed the part where she's like, or where he's like, I like it when they scream really loud or whatever. So that's why she's screaming so loud. But as a
Yeah,
kid, I was like, is he killing her? Is he not killing her? So I didn't really get the joke, and yet the movie was still hilarious to me. Once I got old enough to understand that the joke is they're just fucking, but these people think she's being murdered, that brings on a whole new level of comedy because it's so ridiculous.
yeah.
So it's good that
I
it's
mean,
funny either way, but
this movie is what 95 minutes of ridiculousness from literally the opening credits to the final running off down the beach into the sunset.
I love the opening credits. It's so 80s,
Again,
yuppie, artsy vibe. It was very 3 Men and a Baby coded too, which I don't know which one
like
came out first, but that whole era of
3 minutes.
80s movies.
I actually think Ruthless People came out first. But again, this is what the
Very Art
second month.
Deco,
This is like the second month in a row now that we've had one of my favorite aspects of 80s cinema pop up again,
which is
being
what the
animated opening
Oh,
credits
yeah.
because we had that
We
with
have Christian in the chat. Hi.
we had that with who's that girl too? I was like,
Oh,
what?
yeah. Yeah.
And then obviously a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, we had that with Mannequin.
And even later, I mean, Christmas Vacation, it was,
Yeah,
it's a very 80s thing, but even in, well, no, Christmas Vacation is still 80s. So yeah, like 89, I think. Anyway,
yeah, I think it was.
but
If
yeah,
it
the intro
wasn't
is so
89, it was
fun.
90.
And again, it's another one of those 80s movies with its own theme song, to like intro it. Ruthless
Ruthless
people.
people,
It's so catchy.
you can have it if you
If you
want
want
it.
it. Um, one this is just random. We're talking about music. It just popped in my head. To this day, anytime I hear the song Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix, I immediately think of this movie.
And to answer
Foxy
your question,
Lady.
um,
What question?
Christmas Vacation released on December 1st, 1989.
See?
So
Put me in, coach. I'm ready for some movie trivia.
no, I'd learned rather quickly in the first year of the show not to do trivia with you ever again. Hence the
um,
reason why we have not done it since.
I mean, everybody has a thing they can pride themselves on, and to be fair, you definitely hold your own. So I will not throw shade at you, but movie quotes and trivia, specifically horror. Well, actually, I can't say that because it's really only certain genres of horror. So I wouldn't say overall. But anyway, we all have our
Slashers,
thing.
Karate
That's our
Kid,
thing.
Friends,
Oh
the
yeah,
list goes
don't come at
on.
me on Friends. Um. Okay, so one other thing before we get to your questions. If there are any boomers in the chat or any boomers listening that want to, message us later. Again, we were small children in 1986. Could you just get chloroform over the counter in the 80s? Like everyone and their mom has chloroform in this movie and in other 80s movies. And they're like, "Hey, does this
Yeah,
napkin smell like chloroform?" That's not
yeah,
my
I was
joke, by
gonna
the way.
say
But
freaking Kenny and his wife had it, obviously to kidnap Barbara. Sam had it to try and kill Barbara.
Sam, I could see because he's rich, but Ken's a stereo salesman and she's a waitress. Sandy's a waitress. Like, how'd they get their hands on chloroform? I mean, I know you could get your hands on shit in the 80s, but was it like Benadryl? They used to sell it over the counter, then they stopped? Like, I'm very confused.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get answer for that on Google either. So, and no offense, but I'm not googling that because I
No,
don't
please
need
don't. Please don't.
because I
I
don't
won't even
need
type the word chloroform into the Google.
yeah, I don't need my phone, your phone, any of our listeners' phones being flagged by ICE because they're typing random naughty words into their Google.
um, Well, yeah, I saw that story about they're trying to round up names of people who are anti-ICE. My name's right here. If you're looking for me, I'm sitting right here. Just spell my name right. That's all I ask. Anyway, um, my
Yeah,
dad can't or probably isn't watching because they're on a cruise. So
your stepmom's vacation or birthday.
birthday, yeah. So maybe I'll text him and ask him. But he was in the army, so he had access to stuff. I don't know, but the only thing we can be left to think is that chloroform was easily available in the 80s. So,
Yeah. So, um, obviously, um, let's get the short one out of the way first because I feel like this one's going to go a lot quicker than what the other one's going to. But is there anything that you feel like does not work with this movie?
The only thing I would say, and the only I know why they did this because it gave them the neat ending that they needed, but I felt like the addition of the bedroom killer was weird. Like,
I don't
and I get
necessarily think they needed it.
well, they needed to have somebody to put in the car so they could ride off into the sunset and not have to worry about being caught. I get that. And maybe there would have been another way to wrap it up without doing that. I just feel like the bedroom killer's mentioned like one time, and then one more time when the cops at the door. Bold as fuck, by the way, to get out of your car behind a house that just had a cop at the door with your fucking face on his poster. But
Yeah.
I digress. That
Well,
scene
and
was so short that it was like cool, but and then what they just chilled with a dead body in their basement for like 2 days and that was cool? They
yeah,
could have at least weekend at Bernie's in. Damn.
Barney.
That's really my only complaint, and it's a small one. It again, it's the '80s, continuity isn't always the best
Yeah,
aspect. And I get why they did it, but I felt like that whole storyline didn't really play into the movie enough. Like maybe they should have like maybe the cops should have said, I wonder if the bedroom killer kidnapped her, or just inserted it into the story a little more, but then I get it might have been a distraction. I don't know. Other than that, zero complaints. I love this movie so much. What
I
about
mean
you?
it's insanely freaking hilarious
Oh, yeah.
from start to finish.
Yes.
But yeah, the whole aspect of the bedroom killer portion of the story was kind of, huh?
Yeah.
And why does it need to be here? I mean, obviously, like Amanda said, I guess you get the payoff at the end with the body in the car, but I mean, you could have come up with other ways of getting to them running off down the beach into the sunset without throwing a minuscule, barely addressed plot point at us.
Yeah. It felt really random.
Yeah.
That guy felt like he needed his own horror movie, though. For the 45 seconds we got of him, he was psychotic with the slashing in the air and you remind me of my mother. I hate
I
my
hate my
mother.
mother. You remind
But
me
you
of my
gotta,
father. I hate
yeah.
my father.
He got a good comedic moment at the end of it, though. He's like, so this is what our child would look like. Good argument for
Yeah.
birth control.
Yes. The one-liners in this movie are
Yes.
chef's kiss.
And
Phenomenal.
everyone had good ones. Like, I think Bette Midler probably had the best ones, but it wasn't just centralized to her. Like, it was across the board, like, just some great one liners. So good.
No, I mean,
I
Judge
hate the way
Reinhold
she
had,
licks stamps. I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard.
yeah,
Oh.
Danny DeVito has so many freaking epic lines in this movie. Freaking Judge Reinhold has great
Mhm.
lines. Helen Slater,
She's so cute.
it, she definitely is the perfect foil to Judge Reinhold's zaniness. Freaking Bill Pullman is
Oh my god. He is
Lone
so
Star esque.
stupid. Oh, very. Like, yeah. I hate the blonde hair, but yeah. And what's funny is that there was really good one-liners that made you laugh, but then like you would get some that were just so outrageous that it like took you off. or like took you by surprise? Like when Sam answers his phone and he's like, "Oh, Debbie's not available right now. My dick's in her mouth." You're like, "Wait, what?" And then he hangs up. He's like, "I love
Yeah.
wrong numbers. I wish Shanna was here because that's the kind of thing she would do."
No. Yeah,
Like
I
that
would
just came
totally
out of
100%
nowhere.
agree with you on that one. No, there's obviously some very hilarious random moments throughout this movie from start to finish. Um, oh my god.
It's so funny.
No, Debbie's not here. Or Debbie is here, but her dick's in my mouth.
She can't get
Or
on
my
the phone
dick's in
right
her
now.
mouth.
How about if I have her
Uh,
call you back later when I'm done?
Lord. Yeah. All right. So, greatness about this movie, much
I
like my
mean,
Johnson, is long and distinguished.
ew, could you not when I'm here? Um,
Uh, uh, um,
I mean, where do we start? I mean, I guess I would start with again going back to the whole and this kind of ties back into the conversation about the money pit where it's like how long can you make a movie successful or enjoyable off the same running joke? Now granted, this movie had a lot of other, wheels in motion, but the whole like running joke of they think Sam's killed his wife and
uh-huh.
really it's just the police chief fucking a prostitute. All of the comedy and the lines that go into that, like with Bill Pullman when he's like telling what's her name, Carol, he's like,
Yeah.
he just wouldn't stop. He would bring her to the brink and then he would just stop and pull back. And and then, like I don't know, the way he kept talking about like clearly he's bringing her to the brink of orgasm and then stopping and then going back. But he thinks he's killing her. So he's like, he was enjoying it. I thought he was going to light a cigarette after. Like when you realize the
Well,
misunderstanding
duh,
there and what's
obviously.
happening, it's so funny.
Well, yeah, because that's always the running joke after you quote
Right,
unquote finish is, the
right.
was it good for you?
And then yeah, and then all the conversations between Carol and Sam where he's talking about her being kidnapped and Carol thinks he's killed her. Like the comedy with those moments is so great because we as the audience know what's happening, but the people and the characters don't. And so each character believes what they're saying and it's hilarious. Like again, this movie had a lot of other components, so that one was pretty successful. And I don't think you could have made a whole movie on that, but it was a very good long standing joke in the movie until obviously Carol watches the tape at the stereo store for everyone to see and realizes it's not Sam and he didn't kill her. Oh my God, she's really been
But
kidnapped.
spoiler alert, though, the police chief's wife was in the store when it was being watched.
That's my husband.
Like, oh my god.
Um, Oh, speaking of the stereo store, we can't not talk about Dave from summer school just being up in there trying to buy some stereo equipment.
Whoop, whoop. Not just
Love it.
any stereo. The oh well, god, what the hell was it called?
I don't remember.
The Dominator 3000 or something like that.
Sure, sure.
I It's not just something when you're dead they can bury you with it.
Bury you in it.
Very yeah. The
I oh good.
the 80s was very big on you had to have the huge speakers.
Well, and I love that conversation he has with the first couple when we see him in there because they're clearly making the bigger speakers equals bigger dick or big, it's compensating for
Yeah,
something. And that whole conversation again, a double entendre is just so funny. And the dude is just like, like he
and then
knows it's him, right?
Yeah, and then like
He's
10
like,
or
"It's
15
me,
minutes
I'm
later, he turns
overcompensating."
around. Yeah. It's like, "I wanna buy some speakers." "Well, I'll sell you some freaking speakers, but you, my man, look like we need to go to the big room."
Yeah. I was like, "It's Dave, where's Chainsaw?"
I know, right? I love summer school so much.
I know, me too.
I miss
I think
I
the
miss the
oh,
two-part episode from season 1.
ugh, any excuse to watch Summer School, like, Mark Harmon was so cute in it, that movie is just so hilarious, like, yeah.
Kirstie Alley before she went psychotic and became a Scientologist.
Yeah, Kirstie Alley in the '80s, not much meat beats that. The other thing I think really works about this movie is the physical comedy, which really mostly goes to Bette Midler and Judge Reinhold. That part where
Yeah,
she is talking to Sandy and she's acting out the death penalty, that scene has me in tears every single time. Like, I don't know how they got through that without just dying.
yeah.
Because she acts out the hanging and the, or no, the, yeah, hanging, I think, and like the electric
Hanging, the
chair
gas
and the
chamber,
firing
the
squad.
electric chair, the
Oh,
firing
yeah.
squad.
So I don't
It's
think
a
not
it's a
hanging, but yeah,
whole long, elaborate spiel.
it is hilarious.
But
Like,
yeah, it's one of the more hilarious things that Bette Midler's ever done on cinema.
yes,
In cinema,
definitely.
not on cinema, on film.
I know what you meant. Um, but yeah, I mean, of course, her verbal comedy is amazing. She's got great zingers and one-liners, and she's this, bad bitch who's also kind of a bad bitch, but you know, also kind of learns along the way. And poor Sandy, she's like, she just wants her to like her. And he's like, we're her kidnappers. She's supposed to hate us.
Yeah.
Uh, But
Well, and that's part of the reason why I think Helen Slater fit into that role perfectly because she has that image of being, the June Cleaver mom next door, and nobody's really going to believe her as being a cold, heartless, ruthless kidnapper.
right. And she's been taken advantage of, which is the other thing, that nobody's really talking about. And I love that her husband is like sticking up for her. Like, look, this guy stole from you. He stole an idea from you that has made him millions of dollars. Like, you should be mad. I'm mad. Like, join me here in the madness. He's like, what good? What does he say? Like, what good is being nice done us? Let's be assholes and get rich. Like, and not to say what they did was right, but like he's not wrong. Like, look what her being a nice person, look where it got them, and
Yeah,
and she's not willing to do anything about it. So finally he's like, fuck this shit. Like, we're gonna do something.
fuck this shit. I'm out.
Yeah. I've been kidnapped by Huey and Dewey. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
No,
uh Casey. No. So
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's so much I could say. Is there anything you want to say I haven't mentioned about, what's great about this movie? I don't want to steal all the thunder.
Everything, honestly. I
Yeah.
mean, okay, everybody who has been here from day one on this podcast knows how much I love Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
It is one of my all-time favorite comedies, and spoiler alert, it may or may not be fairly close to the top of my greatest comedy rankings.
Oh, I figured it would be your number one. For those that don't know, DeAndre Robinson. Yes, and if I knew your middle name, I would middle name you, you little asshole. Has
DeAndre
asked us.
asshole Robinson,
There you go.
who by
DeAndre
the way,
Falula Robinson.
is responsible for sending me this amazing, beautiful trophy. My trophy. Okay, you were saying?
Um, Okay, sorry. Oh my god. Um, Sorry. Okay. Dre has asked us to rank our top 10 comedy movies of all time with no context, no, like, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but just of all time. Not like of a certain genre, of a certain decade,
No,
just top 10
no,
comedies.
yeah, I was gonna say no decades, whatever. And I've gone and looked on some list, and there's quite a few great, amazing comedies from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, obviously the 80s, the 90s, yeah, 2000, 2010, whatever. But you know, fucking with you is
Um,
all about the old school.
well, I just wrote down my first, like, I think I wrote down like 35, and then I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I haven't even approached that tackling that one yet, and I'm not looking forward to it. But anyway, back to Ruthless People. But this movie is just, in my opinion, pure comedic genius. Judge Reinhold is, I would put this, as far as judge performances go, maybe. I might actually put this performance ahead of Billy Rosewood as my favorite Judge Reinhold performance.
I think only because he gets more of a chance to shine. Like, Rosewood
Yeah.
is
Oh,
amazing, but in this movie, he really gets a chance to, like, show his comedy chops and be, like, the quote, unquote, "main character."
he gets he gets to be a driving force in this movie, where the
Right.
driving force in Beverly Hills Cop is more Eddie Murphy.
Exactly. And they're and
Um,
not to say it's not a good, but they're not even really an ensemble. Like, it's Eddie Murphy and
no,
people are behind him.
yeah,
This movie is more of an ensemble. Like, I feel like, Helen Slater, Judge Reinhold, Bette Midler, and Danny DeVito really all get the spotlight in this. And
yeah,
probably Bette and Danny the most, but yeah,
yeah. I mean, Danny DeVito is pure gold in this movie. I feel like he's insanely believable as the little midget, money hungry villain.
right.
Um, Bette Midler is Bette Midler. I mean, she's a gem and delivers like nobody else could deliver in that role. I honestly,
Definitely.
that that could be
Yeah,
an
I
actual
can't see
interesting.
anyone else doing it.
I almost would like to see the an evening at the movies hosts sit down together as one and recast the past
Ooh,
on Ruthless People.
that could be a good one because I actually already have a couple of people in mind for Judge Reinhold's role. Okay, I could see it. That might not be
So
a bad idea. We haven't done that in a while.
yeah, and it would be a good excuse to get one Miss Shanna to watch this movie, because I'm pretty sure she probably has not.
You know what else was fucking amazing about this fucking movie? Was the
The fucking,
fucking glorious 80s montage of, Barbara working out.
well,
Like
I
I
mean,
said, what Money Pit would have benefited from is a montage. That whole workout montage, and then when you see she's so happy she lost weight, although I will say, and this is not a shame in any way, she did not weigh 120 pounds when she weighed herself. Like, her boobs weighed 120 pounds.
yeah,
105? Yeah, right, in your bra, or whatever he said. But not that that matters. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that little workout montage was amazing.
no, and I was actually hoping you were going to bring that up, because that was yours to bring up, with the fact that you brought that up about um, Money Pit last week. Yes, last week. So but yet, again, there really is nothing to complain about this movie, though. I mean, nitpicking on, and like Amanda said, it's nitpicking on the bedroom killer is it.
Yeah.
And I think that's even petty nitpicking because I would
Yeah, it doesn't really
recommend
matter.
I would recommend this movie for Dre to sit down and watch and review. I'm just afraid that he's gonna freaking shit all over it like he has every other movie that we've loved.
Love you, Dre. I
So,
don't care anymore. I like what I like, and I don't care what Dre says. I do think this movie would probably make him laugh, though. I think so, but I don't know.
well, I could Dre does like inappropriate humor too, and Dre probably would come up with a logical explanation as to what they were doing with the Dustbuster.
I mean, I told you what I think is happening, and is it wrong that part of me wants to try to figure it out? But also, I'm terrified because a vacuum down there, like. I mean, in childbirth, yes, but that's a different kind of vacuum, and also, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. Some things are just better left to the imagination.
Yes. With that said, um, do you have a top five list that you would like to share with our amazing unpopped kernels?
You know what? I do, and I wrote them all down, but I didn't rank them. So,
You want me to go first then?
could you be a doll? Could you?
I suppose. And
Okay. You ever learned to silence your phone?
no. And yeah, I had no idea. You see the headphone and hear a voice and see the wall. Oh,
Huh?
what?
What?
Brandy texted me.
Oh.
All right,
Okay,
so
well, can
I'm
you
going.
read your text later and do the podcast now?
No, I'm multitask. So I'm going with greatest ruthless movie characters.
Nice.
Caveat being non-horror in my top five. So with that said, I will say that my honorable mention list is the horror portion of my list. So um, honorable mention number one, Anthony Perkins from Psycho, Norman Bates. Honorable mention number two, Betsy Palmer.
Oh yeah, Mama Voorhees. Look at it after you're done.
Huh? Let's see. Oh goddamn! Now I gotta unlock my phone again. Um, I said Betsy Palmer, right?
Yep.
All right. Number four, honorable mention, Buffalo Bill,
Oh.
being the
Yeah,
one
wearing
aspect.
someone's skin qualifies as
Yeah,
ruthless.
and I will die again on this hill that my number four is from a non-horror movie. Just saying, people. Number four,
If you say so.
obviously, the Kruger,
You mean number
Fred.
2?
No, honorable mention number four. Five
Oh, you're still on honorable mentions? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
is the
I'm
Fred,
sorry. I missed
Fred
it.
Krueger, and okay, I had to add one more honorable mention in there because I legitimately could not justify putting him in with the five on my list. Number five, Sam Stone.
Okay.
So number five, most ruthless from Misery, Annie Wilkes slash Kathy Bates. Number four, from the OG Die Hard, Hans Gruber. Number three, from a great movie that Amanda is going to quote as soon as I say this person's name, because there's always a question attached to this movie. But John Doe from the movie Seven.
What's in the box? And we know that guy
See,
should be
I,
number one.
I almost
Fuck.
should have just said it and see if she would have done it without the being cued. And
I
then
actually, even before you said it, I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Guma,
Hmm.
and then number two and number one should both be fairly obvious because number two, that movie was already mentioned in my honorable mentions. But number two is Hannibal Lecter.
Hmm.
And then number one, the greatest, most ruthless villain of all time, Darth Vader.
Luke. Luke. Yes, I knew it. No, I am your
So,
father.
are you
I
ready to rank your top five now?
am. So I picked my top five kidnapping comedy movies. So movies that involve or centralize around kidnapping and are comedies. For honorable mentions, and I might get questions on this, but I don't care. Overboard. He technically kidnapped her. She had no idea who she
Well,
was.
there's
He
no
took her
technically
hostage.
about it. I mean, she may not have known she was kidnapped, but
Yeah, she didn't know, but she was still kidnapped.
yeah,
Airheads, which is an amazing
yeah,
movie. If you haven't seen Airheads, highly recommend. They kidnap a guy. Well,
it
they
is choice.
I guess it's more hostage than kidnap, but they hold him hostage in a radio station.
It's
Uh,
Stockholm syndrome, but six
yeah.
of one, half dozen of the other.
Well, this movie is all about a Stockholm syndrome. Um, that's what I should have done. Top five Stockholm syndrome movies. Okay, Snatched with Goldie Hawn and Amy Schumer
Schumer.
is very funny. And then last honorable mention, I feel like nobody has ever seen this movie except me and my brother. It's from the 80s. It's very old and obscure, but it's called Savannah Smiles. If you have a chance to check it out, it's it, you think it sounds terrible, but it's really adorable. Okay. Now, my top five. Number five, I went with 9 to 5. Where they kidnap their boss, tie him up inside his own house, and whatever. Fucker
You know,
deserved it.
he fucking deserved it.
Number four is again maybe more of a hostage situation than a kidnapping, but I'm still counting it. The ref.
Ooh,
Yeah.
isn't
Number
that one of
three,
those ones that Gene would like to be on the episode that we discussed that movie
Gene
for?
and PP both. It's a Christmas movie. We maybe we need to add it for this Christmas because the ref's amazing and it's a Christmas movie. Number three is Saving Silverman. A little bit of a lesser known 90s gem, but fucking
Matthew Perry.
hilarious. Amanda Pete kills it in this movie. What'd you say?
Wasn't that Matthew Perry?
No, 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 no. Saving Silverman is Jason Biggs and uh the girl I just said, Amanda Pete. And I can't remember who else is in it, but no, I think you're thinking of a different movie. I think you're thinking of is it called Serving Sarah? That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah,
With
I knew
Beth
him and
Hurley,
Liz Hurley.
which is also a good
Yeah,
movie. But okay. Number two is
yeah. Matthew
Fargo.
Perry is a god.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
Fargo.
yeah. If you're doing kidnapping
um,
movies,
yeah,
Fargo has to be in the top five.
yeah, Fargo's just amazing. And then number one is Ruthless People. I mean, as far as kidnapping movie goes, again,
Ruthless.
comedies. I think it's top tier. So
Yeah. So, okay, I went first on this one, so you get to go first on the rankings. If you were to give, we already talked about that movie earlier in the episode. Stay up to date, please, Brandy. Um,
Randy, are you saying Christmas Vacation for the animated intro? Oh, maybe she's talking about kidnapping movies because they kidnap the boss at the end. I guess I was trying to make it more like the whole movie is centralized around kidnapping, but I
Oh,
get you. I get you.
that very well could be. But so if you were to
Okay.
rank this movie out of 5, what would you give it?
I again, like I've said, this movie is hilarious. Double entendres galore, nasty humor, but I love it. 80s yuppie, just everything 80s about this movie is glorious. The writing I think is spectacular. Like the one-liners, like just amazing. I can't be objective about this movie because I love it too much. So I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 really sucky dustbuster vacuums. It's very sucky.
Well, I mean,
Ah,
but no, I can't disagree with anything that my co-host said. She's absolutely 100% correct. This movie is amazing, chef's kiss, hilarious, and ironically, the only reason I ever saw this as a kid probably is due in large part to the fact that um, I wanted to see Star Trek for The Voyage Home,
oh, I
and
thought you just wanted to see boobies.
the, no, I wanted to see Star Trek 4, and
Lord.
then this was on Showtime after, and my dad taped it for me and ended up taping both movies. So
Nice.
I saw both movies instead. So not
Nice.
necessarily the best call in judgment by my father, but I mean, he also did allow himself to be mind manipulated into taking me to see Nightmare on Elm Street 4 too.
I mean,
But
we're Gen X. Nobody gave a fuck what we watched.
mm, no. So I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 5 poodle bombs because that damn poodle, ironically, Mr. Wilson's freaking twin brother, sister, because Muffy's probably a girl. But
You
yeah,
gotta think so. Especially since she hooked up with Adolf. Can't believe we glossed over the fact that he named his
A2
dog
Adolf.
Adolf. A2 Adolf.
So, but yeah, this is an amazing movie, and I swear to God, if you have not seen this movie, you need to. This like Wednesday's episode, I swear to God, guys, is $3.99. That if you do not own, go spend the $3.99 to rent it on Amazon. It is worth the $3.99.
Yeah, you will
You
not
will
regret watching this movie.
no, and just like I was not going to end this episode without telling Amanda, she will not regret spending the $3.99 to go watch Young Sherlock Holmes. Damn it!
And I'm going to. I almost did it yesterday, or the day before, but I was just still kind of like, yeah. Um, Before we close out, I would like to say something very quickly to our unpopped kernels and other people that might be watching or listening, if that's okay.
Really quick, Brandy says, "Zip it," and yes for your kidnapping.
Yes. No, I'm totally with you on that. Um, Anything at the Movies is an adult podcast. It is full of adult themes. As mentioned in the opening, it is full of adult words. And um, we are very happy and grateful for everyone that watches us, that listens, and participates. However, if you come into our comments and tell me to watch my mouth, you will be blocked and you will be called out. So just be warned. If you don't like the
You,
show, just don't fucking watch it, but don't you dare fucking tell me how to talk on my own podcast. Thank you.
I mean, we've been here for I would say nigh on over 300 episodes in 5 years, and we pretty much aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And
I'm big mad right now, Casey.
one or two people aren't going to hurt our feelings any if they happen to disappear. So
I'm thankful for everyone, and
you
if I'm
know.
not your cup of tea, I'm not your cup of tea. That's great, but don't tell me how to talk. This is my show, and I'll talk how I want. Our
Yep.
show, but still. I'm one
Yep.
half of the show, and I'll say whatever the fuck I fucking want to say. Fuck you very much.
With all of that said,
Anyway,
we can't end the episode though without thanking our amazing unpopped colonels for being here each and every week for us, especially this last week. Again, that number was huge.
it's amazing.
So, I mean, it's not new heights huge, but it's huge for an
Nothing
independent.
is. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
There you opened it up.
Yeah, yeah,
New heights
yeah.
of manhood.
And Brandy has a message for you.
Redwood tree ain't hard to see. His love is the key that opened my eyes. Thank you,
Um,
Brandy. Thank you.
but yeah, thank you to the listeners for being here each and every week. Listeners, watchers, viewers, whatever tickles your fancy. We appreciate
However you
all of you.
consume us, consume us.
Any way you get your anything at the movies fixed, we greatly appreciate it. So that officially is going to put a wrap on month 2 of the year of the theme. And coming to you next month on an evening at the movies, we will be um, talking about female-led movies being on the no particular. Well, one movie is in its spot because it doesn't become available on Peacock until the end of the month, so it'll be the last
Right.
movie of the month. But the other three, we're not sure what the order is going to be yet, but we will be talking Hidden Figures, we will be talking Bad Moms, and we will be talking Legally Blonde, and then we will end the month with Wicked for Good. So,
What? Like it's hard?
chef's kiss to me for finally ending my streak and getting it correct and not having to stop and think about it
Very
because I
nice.
couldn't remember for
Well
the
done.
life of me Bad Moms the other day, and the episode before that I couldn't remember Bad Moms either.
It happens. It's all right.
So shoot me. And then in April, well, here in a couple weeks, we'll let you know what we're talking about in April, but it will fall under the umbrella of cop movies. Um, Spoiler alert, though, just a little tease. One of them will be a creepy Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez voyeuristic movie called Stakeout. And the only reason I say that is because I kind of spoiled it when Papa Palpatine talked about Aiden Quinn the other day.
Oh God, I love Aiden Quinn so much. Is it
Uh,
considered
Amanda's bird's going
voyeurism?
to be twitching for Stakeout.
Yeah,
I can
the
guarantee you
bird
that.
is twitching. Is it considered voyeurism if they're cops,
Well,
or does it fall
there's
under the umbrella?
They're still peeping toms. I mean, we're gonna
Fair,
get into that one for this because
fair.
there's some immaturity to everything that goes on in that movie for that portion of the story. But again, I could double the length of this episode by starting to talk about it now, and we're not going to. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, lots of great stuff is coming up on the horizon. You can follow us on all the social medias. You are welcome to find at least me. I won't necessarily speak for my outspoken co-hostess, but you could find my personal page on the social medias as well if you would like. I'm not
Same.
giving you all the information. You got to freaking do some homework. But yeah,
Exactly.
this was a lot of fun. I love talking about slept on 80s movies, and I feel like this is
Same.
something that might become a regular theme on this show because there's so many more that we still have to freaking talk about, and
It
we're
definitely should.
barely
And
we're not even scratching the surface, people.
I mean, we could also move on to slept on 90s movies. Me mentioning Airheads made me think of that. Nobody knows
Mhm.
Airheads, and Airheads is fucking amazing. Like
Yeah,
Brendan Fraser at his finest.
I
Um,
will. die on this hill as far as cinema goes. 80s and 90s are the shit, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think the 90s was our peak as a species. And you can't prove me wrong because I'm not wrong. Um,
The 80s
we're the
walks, the
Lone
90s runs.
Rangers. How can you be the Lone Rangers? Lone Ranger is singular. You can't make it plural, then you're not lone. Okay, anyway, if you haven't seen Airheads, go watch it. All right.
Hmm.
Thank you
So
everybody for
anyway,
watching,
yep.
listening.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, take it
yeah.
home.
Thank you for watching live, for listening, for commenting along, except the fucker that told me to watch my mouth. You can go get fucked. Because I will not watch my mouth. My husband will watch my mouth. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, congratulations to Casey on your beautiful what are we gonna call that? The Sacco Cup? That's what we should call it. It's a Sacco Cup. So it's not actually a Sacco like
my
this.
my my cup runneth over.
I bet it will. All right. We appreciate you all. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope please come back for an evening at the movies. Goodbye. I'm done.